Hello and welcome to Versus. Today we're going to give you our picks for the top 5 quirks seen in My Hero Academia anime. There are a wide range of abilities on the show in the world of My Hero Academia, and while some are completely pointless, others have the power to destroy whatever stands in its path. This list is solely based on the anime and will contain spoilers if you're not caught up. Also, to keep it a little more competitive, we won't be including one for all for one, as there's some way clear of the rest. Before we start, we would appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel, like the video, and if you haven't already, go over to our Facebook page and get involved with thousands of others who are all sharing their thoughts on the multiple versus battles we post each week. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. In no particular order, we begin with Tamaki's unusual yet powerful manifest quirk. By eating different foods, objects, or even weapons, Tamaki can transform his body into a near endless variety of items, which all could help him do anything from bypass dangerous villains or help him cook breakfast in the morning. As we're yet to see the full extent of his quirk, we can only imagine what the young hero could be capable of after digesting certain items. Could he imitate Kirishima's hardening ability by consuming hard rock-like material? Could he completely use the quirk of another hero after eating a piece of their hair? Nobody actually knows the range of his powers yet, but we feel he deserves a place on this list mainly due to his potential capabilities. Next up, we have Soto Todoroki's insane ability to wield both fire and ice, the half-cold, half-hot quirk. Using the power of ice and fire, Soto tends to keep you at range and blast you with slicing shards of ice, while punishing you with fire if you get too close. As the hero has 2 separate quirks, he can protest his weakness of overheating by using ice to cool down, and of course cover his weakness of freezing by using fire. Soto's quirk is very versatile, and while he can defend against fire's natural weakness in water by freezing it, he can also use his abilities to fly and attack his enemies at whatever distance he prefers. Coming up next, we have a personal fan favorite of some of the staff here at Versus, and that's permeation. With this quirk, the heroic Mirio can phase through obstacles, whether that be buildings, walls, floors, or even living people. Despite us not knowing the complete limitations, Lemillion has mastered the permeation quirk and has shown previous times why it is the perfect counter in almost every situation. Whether he needs a quick escape, a faster road to save one of the million lives he vows to save, or if he just needs to defend himself from an oncoming villain attack, Mirio's permeation is one of the greatest and most adaptable quirks seen in the My Hero Academia world. Next, we possibly have the most powerful quirk on the list, and that's Overhaul. Although the one problem with quirk is Chisaki having to touch things with his bare hands to use Overhaul. Once activated, it becomes borderline unstoppable. As Chisaki is able to assemble and reassemble anything he touches at a molecular structural level, his quirk puts itself above the rest seen in the show in terms of potential. As we know, this quirk has a wide range of different abilities at its disposal. Regeneration, the healing of others, and fusing with people, which allows him access to their quirk, are just some of the very many ways Overhaul can be used. Lastly, it's hard to make a best quirk video without including Eri's brilliant rewind quirk. Although Eri hasn't quite mastered her power yet, it's clear to see just how many possibilities the quirk has even if she fully understands how to use it. A few abilities Rewind is capable of is permanently removing a person's quirk, bringing a lost quirk back, or even rewinding time far enough to before somebody existed, completely wiping them from existence. A strong indicator on how just great this quirk can be is that Eri, while extremely young, accidentally used her newly acquired quirk on her father, ultimately causing him to vanish. What do you think of our list? Are there any quirks that should have been made on the list? Be sure to let us know in the comments down below. Before you go, please like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification button so you don't miss another one of our videos. Thank you, and from all of us here at Versus, we'll see you in the next one.